Okay, guys, welcome to Unit 3. We're getting into Unit 3 now. We're going to start talking about geometry or earth measure. The first thing that we've got is we're going to talk about polygons. Basically, I'm going to read what we've got written up here. Polygons are multi-sided shapes that are formed by 3 or more line segments, and they're all called sides. Each endpoint of the sides is called a vertex. So you can see from our diagram right here, what is a vertex, what is a side. When you think about that, a polygon created by at least 3 sides. Can you think of a shape that you've seen that has only 2 sides? A lot of times in geometry, we're going to be dealing with a specific set of polygons or these multi-sided shapes. And some of the more common ones that we have, they have specific names. And I'm going to go through this list right here. What you probably need to do, though, is pause this video right now and copy down this table so that you've got it handy for you. You can access that information very, very quickly. So if you got a number of sides, if you got a 3-sided shape, we know that to be a triangle. You got a 4-sided shape, we know that to be a quadrilateral. A 5-sided shape is a pentagon. A 6-sided shape is a hexagon. 7-sided shape is a heptagon. 8-sided shape, your common stop sign, is an octagon. A 9-sided shape is a nonagon. Then you skip, or you go into a 10-sided shape, which is a decagon. 11-sided shapes are not very common, so we don't necessarily have a name for that. A 12-sided shape is a dodecagon. Now, here's where things get a little funky. After 12, they don't necessarily have names anymore because, again, they're not quite as common. So a 15-sided shape we would just call a 15gon, and a 20-sided shape a 20gon. So if the number of sides is n, we would simply call that an n-gon. Now, all these shapes that we have, no matter what they are, they all have to have a name so that we know exactly what we're talking about. And when you name a polygon, there is a specific way that you have to do it. It doesn't make any difference when you name it. You're basically just going to write down what are the vertices. And it doesn't make any difference if you name them clockwise or counterclockwise. Either way is fine. What you cannot do is skip over a letter when you're naming it. So, this particular pentagon right here, I could name it A, B, C, D, E, just like that right there if I wanted to, and that'd be fine. Or I could start right here with a B and name it B, C, D, E, A. And that would be fine right there. You could even start with the C, D, E, A, B, but you get the idea that I'm not skipping over anything, okay? The other thing that you could do is instead of going in that order, you could start right here and go in this order. So E, D, C, B, A, or start anywhere, guys. It doesn't make any difference where you start and which direction that you name it in. The only thing that's important is you cannot skip over a letter. You could not name this guy E, C, D, E. You can't do it, okay? So keep that in mind when you're naming it. All right.